Hey, I'm Ginny and welcome to the PCOS Project. Today we're going to talk about treatment and medication. So I was diagnosed with PCOS about a year ago, as I said in my last video, and since then I've been back and forth to various doctors and whatnot, and I had like one particularly helpful doctor that I went and saw, and I get to see her again in a couple of months, and she said that it was best for me to stay off contraceptive. I was on a break from it at the time for blood tests and stuff. So she said that I should stay off that, and that in her opinion that hormonal contraceptives largely deal with PCOS symptoms as opposed to the cause. So it kind of will deal with kind of the mood swings and skin problems and stuff like that, but it won't actually help to treat what's causing them. So she reckons that I'm better off without that. And also normally when you start on a contraceptive, for a lot of women, they gain some weight at the beginning of it, which, as any of you probably know, that gaining weight with PCOS it's so easy to do and so hard to get rid of. So instead she suggested that I go on Metformin. I've heard a lot of pros and cons about it. I mean, there are a lot of side effects. I mean, not like serious kind of long-term health side effects. But so far I seem to have been fairly lucky with it. I have had a few kind of side effects that haven't been fantastic. Like I know of people who have had serious kind of having to run to the bathroom issues. But for myself, I've had some of the strange side effects, like it can affect your taste. So I found that tea, being Irish and living in Ireland, I love cups of tea. And I found that the taste of those have been affected strangely. So occasionally I'll have a cup of tea and it'll taste like rosemary, or every so often it tastes kind of like fish, which is not pleasant and not how I like to start my day. What else? I mean, there's kind of a lot of gassy issues, which normally I do okay. Like it seems to have settled down a lot. Like it affects your appetite, so I'll go for like a really, really long time without being hungry, which isn't like me. I like my nibbles. But then when I do feel hungry, I'm suddenly absolutely starving, and it's like I need to eat in the next 20 minutes or I feel faint, kind of thing. Which is, it's good fun. Then other than that, I haven't really had too many issues with it. I mean, my doctor said, like, one of the main things with it that I think that some people I've come across haven't been informed of is that you need to slowly up your doses. So for the first 2 weeks that I was on it, I was on 500 mg, and then I went up to 1,000, so it was like 2 tablets spaced out over the day, and then I went up to 1,500 after that was in week 4 to 6. And then I went on to 2,000 after that, which is where I'm at now, and that's where you stop. Or for me, anyway. So I've been on that for a good while now. I take my 2 tablets a day, 1,000 mg tablet in the morning, and then 1 in the evening, with meals, and I do alright. I am dreadful for remembering to take tablets. I'm so bad at it. But I seem to be doing okay on this. I mean, most of the time I'll remember. I forget the occasional one, or sometimes I'll forget to take it with dinner. So like later on in the evening I'll realise that I've forgotten it, so I'll just, if it's close enough to dinner time, I'll just take it, and if not, I kind of have a little snack or an apple or something. And that does okay. And yeah, so other treatment wise, I have a few things lined up. I've had to like wait for a couple of months for my appointments, but the one that I'm probably most excited about is that I'm going to go and see a dermatologist. So I don't know, you can't really see in this light, I have some lovely spots going on at the moment. They're not pleasant ones. Yeah, and they're also gonna talk to me about my excess hair, which I know is for future conversation. I'll go into that in more depth, but I might be getting free electrolysis, so yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah, I think, I mean, like, I was sent to a dietitian in terms of treatments and stuff, and the dietitian that I went to, she knew that I had PCOS, and she was giving me this advice, and even as she was saying it, I was saying, you know, are you sure that that's okay when I have PCOS and stuff? And like, she was telling me that I need to eat more carbs in the morning, which I don't think that any people with PCOS need to eat more carbs ever. And like, she was telling me, I mean, like, I know that fruit juice isn't great for you because it's got high sugar content, but surely having like fresh fruit juice from, like, not from concentrate, is better for you than having diluted juice. That's just my opinion, but you know, in moderation obviously, but still. Yeah, and she was, I don't know, like, she said that I need more protein and stuff, which, yeah, I probably don't get enough protein in my diet, and that's fine, but I started like following the advice that she gave me, and she gave me a leaflet with portions and all that kind of stuff, and I started putting on weight like quite rapidly, so I threw all of that out of the window and went back to what I normally do, which is slowly but surely working for me. Like, so far I've lost ½ pound a week this year, and I haven't been eating very healthily. I'm having pizza at least once a week at the moment. Shh, it's fine. But yeah, so I think that's kind of where I'm at for treatment at the moment. If any of it changes, I will be sure to let you know. And I'd love to hear how you guys get on with stuff, and what you're doing, and what your treatments are, and, you know, any hints and tips or anything like that that you have. Okay, alright, I will speak to you next week, and I hope you have a great one. Mwah.